Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
For Kansas City.
Harrison Bunker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The reigning league MVP Lamar Jackson trotting onto the field and leading the way now in his third season in the National Football League as this Baltimore offense gets set to go.
And to me, he's one of the two most difficult guys in the league to game plan for in the NFL, and I add Patrick Mahomes in that category. But just about every team we talk to getting ready for Lamar Jackson says the exact same thing. We've got to slow him down running the football, yet no one's been able to really do it consistently. Now, the most impressive thing about his game to me, how he's developed as both a passer and a leader. His team believes in him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They go screen. This is Ingram. Fighting his way through contact. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. More options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pick.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 6 yards there. 1st down, Baltimore. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Gets this one to Hill. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Here's Mecole Hardman. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The tackle made at the 47.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the ball carrier, Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Ravens 10, Chiefs 7.
From the 44, Jackson. Snead's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Pass from Jackson, complete to Ingram. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 16. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Makes the score Ravens 13. Chiefs 7.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A quick slant to Hill. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Butker on for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Justice Hill. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. stepping up. He's going to keep it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Second and 5.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
now Jackson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Jackson.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard
Again, Jackson. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw again is Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So we have reached halftime here. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Ravens 13.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here's Hardman on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Intended for.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
1st and 10.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Chiefs, 34.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Baltimore.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
7 at the 28-yard line.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Thornhill on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chiefs, 15.
On 2nd down, Ingram. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
Down at the 11-yard.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And 2.
He can run for it, and he will. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Good.
So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Fighting through. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up.
And not a surprise at all for Lamar Jackson to find the end zone. He did it 5 times as a rookie, 7 times during his MVP season a year ago. That's a little bit of a surprise to me because I would have thought he would have scored more. Had over 1,200 yards rushing, set a new record for quarterbacks in the NFL. But still, 7 touchdowns, he's awfully elusive.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
The no-fly zone certainly not existing on this drive. They've had no trouble moving the ball through the air. Back-to-back big-time completions. So now if you're a defense, what adjustments are you going to make to try and keep them out of the end zone?
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
37-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Complete to Sammy Watkins.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Sammy Watkins who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Shifts by him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit, isn't he?
No doubt about it. And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on quarterback.
Jackson to Snead that time. 1st down, Baltimore.
35-yard
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll pull it down. 1st down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
4-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on third. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Brings up 2nd
and the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
4 yards.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to run with Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
A 3-yard.
That was a huge play on 3rd down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mahomes to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League.